Running a business comes with a lot of what-ifs. But luckily, there's a simple answer to them. Shopify. It's the commerce platform behind millions of businesses, including Thrive Cosmetics and Momofuku. And it'll help you with everything you need. From website design and marketing to boosting sales and expanding operations, Shopify can get the job done and make your dream a reality. Turn those what-ifs into... Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/special offer.
You are the man now, dog. 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 You are the man now, dog.
Shalom, aloha, happy November.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, it's fall. Remember to set your clocks one way or the other this weekend or maybe next. And welcome to the Man Dog Pod. It's the improv, conversation, and time reminder podcast with me, Dan Lippert, and my co-host, Ryan Rosenberg.
Oh, thank you for having me, Dan. That's right, everybody. Set your times one way or the other this weekend. It's very important.
Yeah, or next. We don't know. It's one way or the other this weekend or next.
Google time to figure it out. We're just a simple improv podcast. That's not our specialty, but we're happy to be here. And we're happy to be here with two of our favorite guests and longtime friends. Dan, should we just go ahead and bring them out?
Bring them out. Bring them out.
Yes.
Bring them out. Bring them out.
A wonderful guest, both from my improv team at the UCB, the Dragons. We have Ronnie, Adrian. Hello, Ronnie.
Hello, everyone. Hi, how is everybody doing?
We're great. And of course, Jessica Jardine. How are you, Jess?
I'm good. I'm happy to be here.
I'm so happy to see you both.
Did y'all come out to bring them out, or did another improv group come out to bring them out?
I don't think we did.
No.
I don't think we've ever came out to.
That would have been cool if you did.
Yeah. So I think, but somebody else did.
Now,
I got a question. I got a question, and I think I can ask Dan this because he probably would know best, because I use this as a fact like I know it, but I'm never 100% sure. But when we talk about daylight savings time, I always go like, yeah, Arizona doesn't do daylight savings time because they don't believe in it or whatever. But so that's true?
Yeah, Arizona's time doesn't switch. So it becomes an issue with my mom and I of timing of phone calls and stuff, where she's like, I'll be home till 5 to talk. And that's her 5 is different than my 5 starting in November through March.
Oh, yeah. When is it different? It's different in the winter?
It's about to be different. Yeah. It's different during the winter hours, fall and winter.
But as
of right now, it's the same.
As of right now, it's the same. And then in a couple weeks, she'll be an hour. I don't remember which one. I think later, though. I think it's later in Arizona than it is here.
Right.
I don't know why that is, though, why they did that. Arizona was also the last state to recognize Martin Luther King Jr. Day as a holiday. So I think it's just a state full of bad government people.
They just kind of like to be backwards.
Yeah.
That's sort of what it is.
Yeah, they're good. Like, they're setting the precedent. They're like, you know what we're about over here.
Don't come here if you're not familiar and well-liked already, all right? Because we are we're a secretly very bad state. No offense, Dan.
No, you're right.
And when they say secretly, they put their hands up and do the quotes.
Yeah, because we know. Hey, Sheriff Joe will kill you, okay?
Oh, yes.
And he'll make you wear pink first to embarrass you and emasculate you.
What an insane person.
And what else about Arizona? Guns and bars, that was a big thing. That was a big drama, is that there was a bill that they wanted you to be able to bring guns and bars.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Having all the things you love in one place.
The place I go to get fucked up is where I need my gun.
I'm going to pour chemicals that alter my brain into my body while I have a murderous weapon on my body.
Right.
I also just think that it's crazy. Have you ever seen any of those videos where where a person is like concealing a gun and they get in a situation that might be like slightly aggressive, like somebody's like, hey, and like they're tactical of being like, it's not like they're trying to fire it, but they're pulling out to be like, hey, I'm taking control of the situation. Like, and these are like regular people. Yeah. Hey man, back up. I'm taking control of the situation. Like, hold on. And you're like, that to me is the most insane. Just like, because even if I was like, hey man, like, what's going on? And they probably like, what the fuck? Like, what's happening, bro? Like, that's the first thing you do.
It's the ultimate escalation, right? It's like the next thing that happens is a fatality. That's all I'm going to say. So
I feel like there's got to be a big overlap between a person who uses the phrase taking control of the situation and does my own research. Like that's the same. That's like a combined ethos.
Absolutely. And also has no control of any situation.
Right. And has never done research.
Doesn't have Google.
Yeah, I don't pay for it, so I don't use it.
Yeah, I'm not paying for that.
And if they try to come here and make me pay for it, then they're gonna meet my gun. I'm taking control of the situation.
Control right away.
Oh, good times. Good times. Do any of you guys own a gun?
Can you imagine if I said yes?
Oh my God, Jess! If you pulled out a little like Pelican case with a gun in it.
I'm so glad you asked. I never get to talk about my guns.
I don't right now. I could never say that I would never have one.
Yeah,
I don't have one. And there was that moment, like, you know, like in the early days of the pandemic where people were like, we don't know what's going to happen. Where it was like, should we get a gun? You know,
right. Gun sales skyrocketed. The gun sales were through the roof. No, I don't ever. My goal is to never touch a gun ever in my life. Mm-hmm. I don't ever want to even go. I don't want to go to a shooting range. I don't want to like ever lay eyes. I'm anti-gun, some might say.
I feel the same. I don't even want a shooting range. Isn't even attractive to me. That is still too scary.
I think that's like the worst invention in human history, and I hope to never cross paths with one. Ronnie disagrees.
I mean, I've been one time, and I have the thing that I shot hanging on my wall to this day.
Animal! That's wild.
Dan,
Ronnie's got a big pillow behind him.
Dan had a little bit of that pandemic safety impulse. You got the cattle prod.
I got the cattle prod. The cattle prod, I think, made everyone in my house feel a little safer, you know?
Mm-hmm. I feel like that's the safe version of following that impulse because it is totally for self-defense. Like, you got to get within 2 feet of me.
It's not going to kill anyone. Yeah, but it's just like, and my logic, which I think I've maybe, I'm not peeking at all, am I? It feels like it looks like I am in my thing. But my logic based on, I might have said this in the air before, it was when the like stores had run out of cleaning supplies. Mm-hmm. and other like things where you couldn't get masks, you couldn't get sanitizer, you couldn't get whatever. And in my mind, it was like, oh, this thing that's happening now 3 weeks ago would have felt like I was catastrophizing if I had prepared for this. Right. And so in my brain, I was like, what would the next step of that be? Where it's like, oh, you're being crazy. And it was like needing to defend myself. And it was like, so just in case, I'll get the thing. What am I going to do if some marauders show up? I pull out the thing and they shoot me in the face. But I felt a little safer.
To me, it's like if someone bangs on your front door or whatever, great, you got the cattle prod. You know
exactly. You hit him with the buzz.
I always like, you know, in a situation where like whenever you see like a movie or something's happening, and in your mind, I'm always being like, I would love to believe that I would have like whatever it took to be able to like stop the person, you know what I mean? Like to be able to get out of the situation, or like, especially when it has to do with like self-defense or violence or whatever. But it's just, I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because I'll watch something, I'll be like, what's he doing? Like, just fucking, like, don't let him talk to you. Like, fucking, fight, do the thing. Like, fuck, you know? Like, and I'll be like, and in my mind, I'm like, I would love to, but I believe that I would, in a situation like that, like, step up to the challenge, whatever it is. But I also really don't know.
Have any of you guys ever punched somebody or been punched?
No.
I punched a friend in 5th grade and broke his nose. Because
was he?
I know it was. So I'm not proud of it, but he was like, he was fucking with me and slapping me with like the sleeve of his sweatshirt, like a bunch, and wouldn't stop. And I warned him like 20 times, and then he did it from behind me and hit me in the eyes, and then I just did like a childish like, ah! like truly lost my cool and fully freaked out, and got him right in the nose and all this stuff. But he was a good friend of mine, and it was all okay after that. But
good.
But yeah, it felt crazy. It was like, oh man, I've now punched somebody in the face, which I never thought I would
Broke
do.
a bone.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you knocked him out. You better know what was up.
No, he got up and wanted to fight me, and I was like, I don't want to fight you. I freaked out and get away from me. I'm not trying to teach you a lesson. Just
this
get
wasn't
away
an
from me.
invitation.
I freaked out. I've been in multiple fights, and I've lost fights, and I've won some.
Ronnie.
But one that reminds me of is like one time when I was like in 5th grade or whatever, me and my best friend, who he might have been like in the third grade or whatever, like we were playing with like Power Rangers in like the stairwell of a building that neither one of us lived in, and so we were like playing around or whatever, and my friend was a hothead. He was like a legit hothead
In 3rd grade.
Yeah, he was definitely.
He was smoking cigs always, just pacing.
So what happens is like we were, so we were playing and whatever. And I don't know. I guess maybe like they were the toys were getting too aggressive or whatever. I don't know. Like something happened. And I guess I like hit him with the toys or whatever, and like he got mad. So I'm laughing. Like I said, I'm older than him. He's like a best friend or whatever. So like. I kind of like stop playing. Like he like chases me out the building, right? And then we ended up in like this big field that we would all usually play football in, like the neighborhood or whatever. Mm-hmm. And so I don't want to fight him. Obviously, he's my friend or whatever. So it's like, all right, cool. So I just kind of like grab him. Like, so imagine if you were wrestling and you were about to like grab somebody to like do like a suplex or something. Mm-hmm. So it's like essentially like I'm. Like if his back is down, like I'm over his back, just holding him like, hey man, like stop, like calm down, whatever. And another one of our friends who like definitely wanted to be his best friend, right? Came from the back and hit me in the back of the head, and I fell, and they jumped me.
Oh my God.
But the jump only really happened because in some sort of like very Zen-like way, I just refuse to fight them back. and like I said, and it's like, because in my mind it was like, I guess in my mind it was that notion as being like, because I felt like if I fought them, like there would be no coming back from that. You know what I mean? Like or whatever. I don't know. But I guess it was just like I just didn't want to fight my friends, and it wasn't like I was sitting there just like getting pummeled. Like it didn't really feel like anything. It's like more than anything, just like your pride. Because after that, like it was like, all right, man, I just kind of got up and just kind of went back home or whatever. And for like, and then like there was like we had like a laundromat, and the laundromat had video games in it. So
cool.
That's, you go to the laundromat to like play video games or whatever. And so I just remember like during that week or two where I was just kind of low key, like just trying to lay low. Cause you know, like I said, it's more like the pride thing that's being like, people know that like, you know, cause they think like, they don't know that it was like, I was refusing to fight. You know what I mean? It was just like that or whatever. But it was just like, I would be in a thing. I remember one time in the laundromat, I remember somebody going like, oh, that's so, you know, and it was like clear. It's like clearly like the whispering of being like, you know, he's so unknown. It was like, I was like, all right. And so it was like, I happened to get past that, you know, like that type of thing or whatever. But those two were known for jumping people. They jumped a couple different people. so it wasn't like out of the realm for them to jump somebody.
Wow.
I'm gonna try to see.
Great.
Hey Sam, good to see you.
Hey. Yeah, good to see you.
I'll just do the usual. I'll do a non-fat latte. Okay. And just for this one, I know it's not my real name, but I'm kind of laying low right now, so just say it's for Sean.
Oh.
For Sean.
Okay. So instead of putting Ted, you want me to put...
Don't even say Ted. Shh.
Oh, okay.
So that's for Sean. I'm just kind of laying low. Yeah, I got kind of tackled by some guys at work.
Oh my God.
It's a little embarrassing, and
that's horrible.
That's why I got my hood up. It's 98 degrees out, and I'm wearing sunglasses. I'm just laying low a little bit just for a couple weeks.
Yeah, no, that sounds awful. Are you gonna seek any? I mean, that's crazy. The adults don't really just like do that. Are you gonna? Is there any kind of follow up or?
I think it's best if we all just move on and forget it ever happened.
Okay. It's just
So I'm telling you, bro. So I'm at the office. I'm doing temp work at this office, and this guy's just going crazy. So I'm like tackling the guy, like, "Hey man, calm down." The guy like gets up. And he's like, "Is this what you want?" He runs to the bathroom, dunks his own Ed in the toilet. I was like, "Man, this dude Ted is nuts." Like, anyway, like it was. I mean, he did more wild stuff, but it was like crazy.
Well, how you feel about it? Like, if you see him again, are you gonna fuck him up or like?
I mean, if I see him again, I would probably just, I don't know, give him the card to my psychiatrist, man. Like,
yeah, it sounds like a freak.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like, anybody that was like fighting this dude, it was clearly like just trying to help him or out of self-defense because he went nuts.
Sam, could we put a rush order on that latte? And let's just say, even if you don't say my name, just make eye contact with me and hand it to me. I'm really just trying to lay low here. And I'll do 5 cake pops.
Okay. Wow. I don't think you've ever ordered a cake pop here. Honestly.
I'm kind of trying to throw off the order just so if they see the latte, they'll be like, that might be Ted's order. But if they see the 5 cake pops, like, that's not Ted.
Yeah. No, I thought you were diabetic because you're always really specific about your order. And
I'm just persnickety.
Oh,
dude, check out this weird guy ordering. He's like all hunched over. It looks like he's in a disguise or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who wears a hoodie like that? Is that an Insane Clown Posse hoodie?
Yeah, and it's fucking hot today. What is he doing?
Anyway, I'll just use my tap. Is the tap
Sean,
going through?
honestly, yeah, it's going through. I would only say this because.
All right, he's a juggalo. All right.
Okay, I honestly, I would only say this because you're a regular and we chat usually, but I'm a little worried. You're absolutely drenched through that hoodie, soaked to the skin.
Thank you.
And you.
So you saying I should do an iced latte?
I was just gonna say, yeah, maybe let's not do a hot. Would be the start.
Dude, kind of smells like mildew, right? It smells like he's been sweating for a long time.
Yeah.
Your knuckles are all bandaged up too. Oh my God.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know if you heard some of his story, but I tried the tactic of like do unto yourself before they do unto you. So then I started flicking my knuckles with quarters and saying, "Is this what you want to do to me? Is this what?"
And both your arms are in slings. How?
That's part of the disguise. That's part of the disguise.
Okay. I was impressed you got the tap to go. Double slings going.
Yeah, it's because they're not really broken.
I didn't tell you this part, man. This was crazy. So at some point, they try to get like the security guards in there to be like, "Hey, man, let's just kind of get him out the building." And he does this thing where he like rips open his button-up shirt, right? Like, and he does that thing. You know that thing? I think it's called the haka or something that they do where they like, when you go like
the New Zealand thing.
Yeah, and they go like, and they're like slapping their thighs really hard. He did that for like 5 minutes straight.
Damn, that's intimidating because they're sort of like letting their animal side out. You know what I mean?
Well,
that's scary.
Well, when they do it, it was intimidating. This wasn't intimidating.
Kind of a weak haka.
Yeah, it was definitely, yeah.
Don't listen to him.
Don't get me wrong. He was slapping his legs the hardest I've ever heard anybody slap their legs. But just what was coming out of his throat was just not very aggressive at all.
Yeah.
Oh my God, your legs are bright red.
Yeah. Juggalos wear shorts with hoodies, right? Hot pants shorts.
Yeah, well, little shorts, soaked through.
Today might not be a great day for it, but I've been through a lot, and I've always wanted to ask you out, and I don't know if.
Oh
my God.
Oh no! Yeah. What do you want to do? Turn me down? I turned myself down.
I didn't say that.
Is this so humiliating that I asked you out that you want to go over here and dump sugar in the raw on my head?
Stop. Please stop.
I can't watch this. You want to go to Coffee Bean? Let's go to Coffee Bean.
Ted, stop. I mean, Sean.
What the fuck, bro?
Oh, shit. Oh, what? You want to kick my ass?
You correcting the way I talk about Coffee Bean, bro?
You want to put my head under the steamer and turn it on right now?
Don't do that.
Oh my God.
Is that what you want to do?
Damn, it blew his hoodie back.
Oh, that's him.
Oh,
that's
shit.
the guy. That's Ted.
Oh,
Is this the haka?
I think he's doing it.
oh, this feels culturally wrong.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to do this.
I don't know. Ted, I don't know. Fine. I'll go out with you.
Oh, no, you don't have to do that. You shouldn't do that. That's not a good start of a relationship.
I just am really worried about the damage that's going to be inflicted on the coffee shop on my shift. Sorry.
We cut to Jez's character with a child at a funeral. You know, until you got up there on the pulpit and told that story, I never really knew how you met Dad. But I always wonder why the affection that you shared always seemed like you were just worried for his well-being.
Yeah.
And never about necessarily like actual love.
Yeah. And you also probably wondered why we never went in any establishments ever. And did it work when I did all the voices when I was telling it?
I mean, honestly, every voice sounded different from the other. So,
oh, thank God. Okay.
yeah.
Well,
So I
as
guess-
Ted requested, me and the boys from accounting are going to come up now and remove our shirts and do a nice little haka for you all. Perhaps you've seen this before rugby games, or that's the only place we've seen it is on YouTube. So we're going to go ahead and try our best. Remember, fellas, tongues out big for Ted.
Scene.
Tongues out big.
Tongues out big.
I'll tell you what, though, those hakas are amazing. Have you guys ever
cool.
seen? I
I've
like
never
get
only-
emotional watching them.
I think they're like meant to be really emotional.
Yeah.
Like they're
I'll
really
admit
powerful.
it, like more than one time I've been brought to tears watching somebody do a haka, and it's like, man, that is not in me. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes that's how I feel.
Yeah.
One time I seen it during they did it before like maybe it was like an Olympic game. Mm-hmm. Like an Olympic basketball game. Mm-hmm. Like it was like so the basketball players were doing it, and it's the same type of like force and stuff as you see like with rugby or whatever. Mm-hmm. But in that context, it was more funny.
Yeah.
Because as they were doing it, you're looking at the NBA players, the USA, and they're just kind of looking like, huh, like there's some that's looking like, huh, and there's some looking at being like, yo, what's going on? Right. And then and there's other being like, okay. And then, then cut to the ultimate joke, then you get beat by like 50 points. You know what I mean? Like, you go out there, you do like all that noise, and then you get like beat by like 50.
Right.
That reminds me that just the idea of the basketball players all looking at each other like that. I had only seen recently that video of Fergie singing.
Oh my God. Yay, 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 yay.
She did a jazzy national anthem during the All-Star game.
That is such a funny, like that, the reaction faces it's the most like connected I've ever felt to sports. Like the way that they are laughing together at her and trying so hard to keep it together.
They're trying to be polite.
You really think that someone cut together different reactions because it seems so perfect. Mm-hmm. And
My favorite part too
would,
is how. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, it just seems like they would keep it together, but they like can't. It's
They
like
cannot.
that bad in person.
And I love that in person, like while they're on the court while she's singing, they're really trying to be respectful, and just a couple of like snickers come out,
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a video of them in the locker room, like weeks later, somebody's done like a remix of it, and they're all going like, just like having so much fun with it, making fun of it. It's so funny, and it's like, we're all gonna see both. You know what I mean? So it's like it's gonna come out, you making fun of this woman. I'm so curious how Fergie feels about that.
Well, she has like multiple embarrassing videos. There's the time she peed her pants on stage.
Yeah, there's TikTok. You'll kind of
a lot.
Like once a month, I'll come across a TikTok video of Fergie doing something on stage that is like absolutely crazy.
She has one. Somebody had a Halloween costume of it that made me laugh. Of like she's performing on the Today Show and she inexplicably does like a flip on her hands and
Yeah.
So somebody had like a costume where they were like this Halloween. It was like them standing.
I saw that.
But they had made the pants the top and the shirt the bottom, and then they had like a talking bubble that was like,
And there was a wig hanging out of the crotch to be her hair.
Funny.
It was perfect. It was perfect. I remember a costume like that. I don't remember when it happened, but there was like a baseball. Someone did that in a baseball uniform growing up. That where it was like it was a baseball guy doing a headstand, and the hat was at the crotch, and it was like, man, I haven't seen this in 20 years.
Reminds me of Malignant. Oh, that's a spoiler, but we'll talk about it.
Shoot, I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
I will say, in Fergie's defense, if I had to do any of the type of shit that she does routinely, there would be so many funny videos. I would easily pee my pants. I would easily say mistaken stuff. You know what I mean? Like the pressure that would put on you to like be really entertaining when your best song is like London Bridge or whatever would be so hard.
To be the chosen woman added to Black Eyed Peas.
Oh my God. I know.
Icon,
absolute icon.
Absolute
Maybe
icon.
not in the way she thought.
There is something about, like you said, Ryan. I mean, it was always this way with celebrity, but now it's like you are constantly on video all the time, and everything you do has to be right or nothing. But even if you do nothing, people can make fun of that. So it's like you constantly have to be making choices and making the right choice.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's like how everybody was talking about in the election, like to remember that Howard Dean, right, had the scream, speaking of that kind of scream, and that it was like, we were like, bye, we're done with you.
This guy's nuts. This guy's nuts. He did a little scream when he was happy and excited. You know?
And now it's like, I mean, the flood of it is so insane.
Well, I think what's crazy to me now, specifically, is just how, you know, everyone acts like, man, you know what? When I was 20, I'm the exact same as I was when I was 31. So if you see something from that I did 10 years ago, trust and believe I'm still that same person. You know what I mean? Like, it's so crazy to be like, oh, here's somebody that we know and see what they're doing. But wait a minute. Here's something that I found from like 10 years ago. This changes how we think of them completely. You know what I mean? Like, that's nuts.
Don't you guys also think, I think this, like knowing what a ham I was as like a tween and teenager, but like was too scared to do plays and a lot of stuff. I would have made TikTok videos. I would have so much content. I feel like I would have nothing but mortifying, like hours.
You would have videos
content.
of you like crying if someone made fun of Kim Kardashian's dress or something like that. Just, like weeping.
You would have been leave Britney alone. Yeah.
Guys! But I truly would have, or maybe, you know, like just anything. Like I just would have absolutely. I have to remember that with my niece who's 13 now. Like whenever she does stuff that feels a little cringy to me on social media, but I'm like, she's like not even a ham. Like I would have ran with it, and there would be an endless trove of like mortifying content to follow me my whole life.
Same.
Like no question.
Same.
Like
And you're just like in this day and age where you go, all right, well, I put it up on this site. And then when I was like, you know what, not anymore, I took it down off this site. But that's not how the internet works. So it's just still like, sure, man, you can take it off where you thought you put it, but it's everywhere else now.
If
like,
it's funny to other people, it's out there.
Right.
They've saved it. Yeah.
yeah, like I'm embarrassed by old like Get-Go sketches, you know? And that was like I was 30.
This episode is brought to you by Espolón Tequila. Slow, sticky, snoozy. They call these the dog days of summer. But Espolón? They don't do boring. Welcome to the Marg Days. Espolón Tequila. 100% blue Weber agave, born to shake up your summer. Just add lime, agave, and a little attitude. Visit EspolónTequila.com. Espolón Tequila, 40% alcohol, volume 80 proof. Copyright 2025 Campari America, New York, New York. Drink responsibly.
Hellmann's believes they can turn any mayo hater into a lover. So, if you know someone who thinks mayo equals bland, show their taste buds the truth and challenge them to try Hellmann's flavored mayo. With irresistible flavors like Hellmann's spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chipotle, and Italian herb, they'll be eating their words. Challenge haters to try Hellmann's flavored mayo and get them to eat their words. Learn more at hellmanns.com/eatyourwords.
Okay, well, everything here is looking really good. You are an impressive candidate, and we really need someone right now, and I think you kind of fit the bill,
Thank you. I mean, I would be happy to work here. This is definitely something that's been on my bucket list to be able to work at a place like this.
Yeah, well, insurance adjusting isn't super, glamorous, but it's a high-paying job, and we find that, there's lots of room to move up, and people have a really good life,
And that's all I want, just some like stability and something that I want to give to other people as far as like giving them good insurance. And so like I'm just happy to be on this path.
Well, I love to hear that. And a big thing for us is security. You want to be able to make sure that you're making people feel comfortable, taken care of. So I just did want to address a couple of questions I had about some online content we found. We found your MySpace. And went through it. And we found a couple of things that were just a little confusing, knowing who the man you are now and then seeing the kid you were. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, probably.
Yeah. Quick question: Did you just come to the site as like an observer, or were you able to locate my password and then open the account? Because I lost that password a long, long time ago.
No, it was just a super quick Google. Quick Google gave us about 25,000 results, and the first one I wanted to talk about was you as Prince, but nude. Nude Prince, I think you called it.
Yeah. It was well, you got to remember at that time there was just something we were in the age where there was a lot of different shows and things that were coming out where they were just making people naked and then having them do stuff.
I don't remember those.
Yeah, there was like it was like the beginning times of like a show like Naked and Afraid or like something like that.
Sure.
And it might have been called something different at the time, but it was like that type of premise.
Yeah.
And I just thought that it was funny. And most of my friends didn't really get it, but I just knew that the outward MySpace community would get it. So
yeah, I didn't get it either. But that, that's okay. I do see that this is from your past. And as long as we're not going to expect anything like that in your present, I think we can probably get over it. Once you become an employee, we can, of course, work on scrubbing stuff.
Hey, man, look. At this job, I'm going to tell you right now, clothes are going to stay on. In fact, you're going to be like, hey, maybe you're too buttoned up.
Good. Yeah, that is a requirement. One of the other videos that I had seen that I was
I know you're going to, and I want you to finish. It says, I mean, like you said, 25,000 videos. I was very prolific, back when I was really posting stuff. So,
Well, this one was called King of the Dump, Nude. And you're in what looks like a, city dump, and you're acting like a king, but all you're wearing is a crown and holding a scepter.
Yeah.
There's a lot of nude videos out there of you, I guess, is what I'm saying. Well,
yeah. And what's, that one was a two-parter. It was kind of like a play on a phrase. And then it was just also then giving the people what they wanted, which was like to see somebody nude in just like a regular setting. So
it wasn't a regular setting. It was very dirty and disgusting, I will say.
Well, yes, but so if you hadn't seen it, you would see the caption. It would say "King of the Dump," and then it would be like, and then it was like a picture of like something that looked like it could be poop. So then everyone would click on it thinking that it was like, oh, this is about to be like a big poop video.
I see.
And then it was just me in a dump being a king. I am a king. I am a king.
Yeah.
I am a king.
Yeah, yeah. So you thought the pun was going to be bigger than the obvious nude video in the dump.
I thought it was going to be like impactful in many different ways.
Right.
Kind of like back in that kind of clickbait kind of era type deal. I definitely thought that was a chance for me to kind of
right. Well, obviously you're applying for Prudential, so I assume you're in sort of a different lifestyle now, which is what we're looking for.
I tell you right now, man, my wife is lucky if she even gets to see me nude. So that's just kind of not a thing. I feel like I've executed on that particular
and to be clear, for us, you can be nude in private. We're not opposed to that, of course.
Hey,
everybody's naked when they shower, right? But
hey, honey, how did it go today? Did you get the job? How did it go?
Well, right now I had it in my grasp.
Okay.
And then they kind of started bringing up some of my old MySpace content.
Oh God. They didn't just do one Google search, did they?
Yeah, they did one Google search.
Oh, no.
I'm just trying to, I really need to find that MySpace password. I really need to figure out what that is. And then figure out how to get to my account.
I wish we could find it. But, I mean, in the meantime, let's just shake it off. I made you dinner. I lit some candles. I thought we could kind of just make it a romantic night. You know, you put yourself out there. It's been a while since I've seen much of your skin.
Yeah. I mean, I see what's going on. Like, just, all right, let's make it a romantic night. Yeah, let's make it a romantic night. You just go in there, throw on some stockings, because, a lot of leg going on over here, a lot of visible leg. Throw on some stockings and maybe put some shoes on.
I would love if, we're married.
Yes, we are. Yeah, I do. I remember I said it. I do.
So did I. Agreed, too. See that body, too. But yeah, anyways, I thought it could be, since it was a big day for you, no matter how it went, we could just sort of make it about us tonight.
Yeah, sure.
Well, great. I
have to ask some of my qualifying questions.
Sure.
Is this a procreating night?
I gotta be honest, I never liked that term. I don't love it, just in terms of like arousal and turn-ons, So it doesn't have to be. It could also just be, for fun.
Once I stop doing my nude content, when I'm going to be nude, there has to be rules to it.
I know,
if I'm going to be nude, and if we are going to engage in coitus, then obviously that means we have to be trying to make a baby at least.
I know, but
you signed the contract. I said no prenuptial, but you do have to sign this contract.
I know, honey, but we have 6 kids. I don't want any more kids,
Mr. Adrian just wanted to give you a call. You were one of the finalists, but unfortunately we saw your most recent video, nude coitus at home, and we just think that it's not going to be a fit. Thank you so much. You're a very talented, charismatic guy, but just not what we're looking for. Have a great afternoon. Goodbye.
Hey, Ronnie. It's me. I leaked the video of you doing nude coitus. Who's the king of the dump now? You always thought you were the king of the dump, and I had to be your prince for years. You know where to find me.
Scene. He's still at the dump.
You know where to find me.
You know where to find me? Dump dude. Huge character, dump dude.
You guys ever go to the dump? Have you ever had a reason to go drop off a big item?
Only when we were kids. Like my dad would go to the dump sometimes, and I remember it being like another planet. Like I couldn't really believe that it's like such a strange memory, just that there's just mountains of trash. But I don't think I've been as an adult.
A big part of my relationship with my dad would be on my days off where I had nothing to do and was just hanging out. He would just come into the room and be like, "We're going to the dump." And we would just get in his fucking truck and go dump off a bunch of shit. He just always had shit. We would go to the steel dump, which is the different dump, and they weigh your car beforehand, and then you drop off steel, and then they give you $15 or whatever for it. They weigh it on the way out. And it's a half hour outside of Tucson. And it would always, so I have kind of a negative association with the dump being the place you're forced to go when you thought you were going to see your friends today. It's what could be the more opposite? Just sitting quietly in your dad's truck and then going to the stinkiest place. Yeah, he needed someone to help him unload trash. So it would be helping on. We'd have loose refrigerators on the car that I'd have to like unload or whatever.
I thought he was just taking you because you had to see this.
You gotta
see, son.
You gotta see the dump.
This is
like loose, like where's this? Is this your own stuff, or is he finding stuff that he's going to try to now?
It would be a mix of like stuff at our house. Like he would collect, like affordable like stuff, but he owned like 3 little townhouses or whatever. So it would be like broken air conditioners that he replaced and refrigerators and stuff like that.
Dump has got to be one of the funniest names for a physical thing. That it is like the verb is the place.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, does dumps work like when you go? Because that's how I feel like they do in the movies. Like, if you go to a dump, is there a way? Is it only for dumping? And then if you were to be there to like take stuff, that would be like doing what you're not supposed to be doing, or is it like you go to the dump and look for stuff, but you have to pay in order to look for stuff, or like
if it's
whatever.
like a take a penny, leave a penny situation?
Exactly what I had in my head too.
I'm just asking. Essentially, I'm asking, like, is it when you go to is it allowed for you to be able to sift through the dump when you go there, or is it like an amusement park where it's like if you want to come to the dump and look for stuff, but you have to pay first, and then you can go look for all you can grab or whatever, or is it like? I guess I don't know what the situation is of how dumps work. Is it only that you just dump your shit and then go? Because like some people they look for like old car parts or whatever, or old stuff. So I guess I'm just trying to figure out, is that allowed really, or is that?
I think whatever the steel ones, the metals and stuff like that. People do that a little more, but at the dump, I imagine it's like a health hazard. Like that they couldn't just let you go digging through trash.
Because it's like it's like diapers and stuff, you know?
Yeah, I guess I'm more thinking about like places where it's just like more old dump of appliances than more than just like
the steel
trash.
dump.
Yeah, the steel dump. Yeah. Like that one, I think we did go, and my dad would like maybe like check a refrigerator motor or something like that. That type of thing. Be like, is this thing working? So I imagine people do that. There's just a whole world of guys getting deals.
I had like a high school friend who would go to the dump occasionally to drop stuff off, and I went with him one time, and to him it was very normal. It's like, yeah, I got to go to the dump, do this thing, whatever. But I really felt like I was being taken to another world. I was like, so you just come here? Like, I have never thought about coming here. I didn't even know there was one in our town. Like, presumably every town has a dump.
I was just thinking, where do you think ours is?
There's
in LA?
kind of a dump off Colorado. It's not, you can like go there. Like we went and took like a bunch of our cardboard boxes because I live in a house with 3 people, and we just built up deliveries this year. And you can just go leave your car. They have like little things for cardboard boxes. And it's where you put like your electronics, your like batteries and stuff like that. But I think you can also just bring trash.
Oh,
but it's
like we're
not
taking
like
a trip.
Yeah, let's go to it's like a semi dump. It's like a pre-dump.
Hey, I gotta say, you look really nice tonight.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
I mean, wow, that's a great dress. Hey, and I'm taking you to a nice restaurant tonight. So,
oh my god, oh that's exciting. Thank you.
Just gotta make one stop real quick.
Oh, okay, no worries.
And we'll get the night. Going.
I'm hungry too. I'm in the mood for steak and martinis.
Do you need a nose pin? Is your nose sensitive?
A nose pin?
Yeah, just something to put over your nose to kind of close your nostrils off.
What are those mountains ahead? What are those?
Oh, this, milady, is the city dump.
Oh.
Hey, yo, JR, picking up, dropping off, or a little of both?
Hey, man. Well, I mean, it's the drop off, but I got to take a little peek around.
Oh, God.
You got it, man. Just hands off.
Hey, Frank.
Hands off.
Hey, Frank.
Those are mine.
Okay, come on, Frank. Hey, how's the dog? Did it make it or not?
It made it to heaven. Yes.
Well, I'm glad to hear it, man.
Yeah. But watch out for raccoons, because we haven't gotten the one that got the dog.
Okay. All right. All right. Hey, don't worry, baby. I got you. No raccoon's gonna be biting you in that dress tonight.
Oh, look at this lucky lady dressed perfectly for tonight. Wow. I hope you don't mind if I ogle over
Frank,
you both.
Frank, if the Time magazines are yours, this one's mine.
Okay, guys. Oh my God, sir, you are like slimy. I don't understand.
Wow, okay, I compliment you and you call me slimy.
No, I meant there's like a slime on you.
Oh,
like,
thank you.
Like
yes,
trash.
I thought you meant my personality. Yes.
No.
Oh my God. Yes, I'll marry you. Oh, you are so romantic.
Oh, another one.
Hey, look, don't get any ideas. Hey, we're still young. Don't get any ideas.
Let's put it up on the Dumpotron.
My God.
I'm on the Jumbotron. I was not ready for this. Baby, I love you so much. You're so amazing.
Oh my God. Okay. I guess I just didn't know that this was a whole thing, honey.
Nice little spot here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are you dumping, I guess? And I didn't realize this was like your whole scene. Like you guys really know each other.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like Frank, I've been coming here for years. Frank's been like he's really been like almost like a I don't want to say father figure because he doesn't believe in children.
Well, you have a dad too. He's alive.
Yeah, but it's different. It's like, what did Obi-Wan do for the Han Solo in the Star Wars movies? That's what he does to me for the dump.
Oh my. Okay, I don't know the reference, but I understand. He's.
Oh, you've never seen him? Oh, looks like we got another crazy movie weekend planned.
Another crazy movie weekend?
Yeah.
We just had one.
Yeah, well, but you didn't see any of the Indiana Joneses, so it was like, well, we got to watch them all, even the Shia LaBeouf one.
Oh my, you're crazy.
Right. So if you don't mind, maybe want to just kind of hike up the dress a little bit or whatever, so you can help me get this refrigerator off the back of this truck.
Oh no, I don't want to do that at all. I don't want to. Okay, well, where did this refrigerator come from?
Oh, it was my neighbor's refrigerator. They were throwing it out, and I said, "Hey man, I'll take that off your hands," and then I paid them $50 for it.
Okay. Yeah, and then we'll go to the restaurant and have.
Oh, of course.
Okay,
of course. We're gonna go to the restaurant.
Okay, because it's my
and you can get whatever you want.
It's my 40th birthday, so it's just sort of a big night for me.
I know this, and trust me, I want to make you feel all of 40.
Hello, folks, and welcome to Ruth's Chris. Can I get your name?
Yes. Hi, Jennifer. I'm Jennifer.
Do you have a reservation? Excuse me.
Yes, we have a reservation. My name is JR. Should be under
again. I just need the
Jarvis
last name.
Robinson. Yeah, Robinson.
Sorry, we're a little jumbled.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. God, it's so rare that we have to do this, but we have a dress code, which you guys are fully above the line of.
Good.
But we have a lesser known smell code.
Oh no.
And I don't think I can seat you inside tonight. I know you had a special indoor table requested.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
well, yeah,
God.
because I don't know if I don't want to put her age out here, but she's 40 today. We're celebrating her 40th.
Oh, you accidentally said that into the microphone that goes.
Oh no.
Oh, I thought that was like an earpiece to you.
No,
That's
the
not
whole restaurant. The whole restaurant's looking. Oh my God, I'm the oldest person here. Oh my God.
Someone above 39 in a Ruth's Chris?
Oh, this, honey, why did you? Okay.
I didn't know. I thought it was the ear.
Secrets out.
We do have a lovely isolated table out in the back. And, if
look, I'm not going to let you do like this. All right. We just had a nice early pregame at the dump, and now we're here to cover this Ruth's Chris, and we're going to sit inside.
Hey, welcome to Trashlebees.
Oh, good. Everybody here looks my age.
Yeah.
Could I get your name?
I'm Jennifer. You're the host.
Yes, very good. All right, you passed the first riddle of the evening.
I love Trashlebees. I forgot how much fun it is. Fuck Ruth's Chris. This is great.
I am sorry, but we do have a bit of a dress code. Would you mind if I just tore a hole in that jacket or gave you a torn up jacket? I'm sorry to be rude, ma'am.
Oh, no. I mean, honestly, at this point, I am just ravenous, like beyond belief.
Everybody here is. Even the chefs.
Hey, I don't want to be that guy. Can I just request that you not sit us by the family of raccoons table over there? They look like they're just kind of grabbing from all the tables around them. And
okay, I'll do my best. Generally, we try not to accommodate people who don't want to be sat next to certain groups, because it can get a little dicey.
Okay, buddy, I see what this is.
What if the next table...
take one of these for your trouble?
Oh,
how about that?
Wow. This mint almost is fully wrapped.
You scratch my back, I'll scratch.
Hey, Carson, can I talk to you for a second? Sorry, guys.
Sure.
We'll be with you in just a moment.
Sure.
Yeah.
Listen, man, we got to let you go. We can smell the mint on your breath. This is just not appropriate. This is the third time you've had a mint at work, and it's really salting the vibe here at Trashlebees.
Oh, give me one more chance. I thought this one was dumped up enough. Why
do you even need mints?
Because
there is a smell code here.
I know. My mouth gets dry from drooling over all the hotties that come in.
And we appreciate that. We do. You're one of our best droolers.
Well, yeah.
But unfortunately, your breath is just too fresh.
Oh, God.
Maybe you can go over to, I don't know, Crapplebees.
Hey, Carson. Hey, baby. Hey. I mean, it's like I could smell you like 10 minutes before you even walked in the door. Hey, baby, how was work today?
Just so you know, I'm pretty sad, so I won't be able to get it up if you're horny.
This episode is brought to you by Nordstrom. Summer's almost out and fall's calling. Luckily, Nordstrom has everything you need for the season ahead, all under $100. Discover new arrivals from your favorite brands like Mango, Princess Polly, Wave, Free People, BDG, and more. Whether you're planning a last-minute getaway, heading back to class, or refreshing your office looks, you'll find the latest trends and beauty must-haves without breaking your budget. It's easy, too, with free shipping, free returns, and in-store order pickup. Shop today, in stores, and at Nordstrom.com.
If you work as a manufacturing facilities engineer, installing a new piece of equipment can be as complex as the machinery itself. From prep work to alignment and testing, it's your team's job to put it all together. That's why it's good to have Grainger on your side. With industrial-grade products and next-day delivery, Grainger helps ensure you have everything you need close at hand through every step of the installation. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
You can't do that. You can't come in here smelling like that and then not give me the goods.
Baby, I know. I'm sorry. I wish I could, but I can't. How was your day?
Oh, my day was fine until then. I got a whiff of your scent, and all of a sudden I'm wet to the core. Like
the core. Look, even you talking that dirty to me isn't going to work today. I'm just so depressed. I don't know how we're going to pay the bills.
What are you talking about? We're going to pay the bills off of your Trashlebees paycheck.
Janie, I've been dying to know, how was procreation night with Carson?
It was a bust, and not in the good way.
I didn't even bust.
She didn't bust.
Oh, my God.
She didn't bust.
It was a bust in the bad way.
It's been so long of doing this podcast this way. I really wonder, how that run would have played live, where we would have gone with it with an audience reaction.
Right.
How much are we following Dumplebees, or are people like edit?
Yeah, kind of crickets in the room.
It really just is so much of I want that. That impulse, you get to follow it so much more.
Yeah, it's totally removed the half of comedy that is the audience interplay, and it's
some might argue the more important.
Yeah, it's well, you're fully just getting.
Thank you to everybody at home. Thank you.
It truly this is the thing is this medium truly makes you have to be more verbally imaginative. Mm-hmm. in a way that's like when you're on stage, you're just like somebody's being like, oh, I'm going to just walk on stage. I'm going to just walk on stage and do something or whatever. Like, so there's that other play, but this time you got to be like, what else is weird here? You almost have to like, you're like picturing the room yourself, things that like I should have been doing more of when I was actually doing live shows that I didn't do as much.
Right.
Wait, when you guys did your live shows, how did that feel? Like, did it feel like a marked difference between how you've been improvising when you guys did your Big Grande ones?
I can't tell how much it's connected to. It was really fun just to have an audience. But like sometimes when I'm nervous, I become like a little too like reactive and a little too like I make like less choices. And I think part of it is connected to doing this podcast where it's like there's guests on. So like there's a lot of like, I feel like just to make people feel like safer and comfortable, I'm doing a little more like creating the world and adding information and that stuff. And sometimes that is like less fun in a live show and I've lost the part of my brain that like just makes big active choices.
Right. That makes sense.
But I don't know if that's actually a true 1-to-1 or if that's just how I've defined it. I don't know. What did you think, Ryan?
Also just different because we were like on a set and in costume.
Yeah.
So it was like the reality is what it is. So you really had to play like within the lines more. You couldn't just go like, now there's an alien here and you're not that anymore. You're like, it was like, you really had to find the fun in like what's already there. The thing that's good about this medium is that you can just go anywhere, like animation or something where you just are imagining it,
King of the dump.
Yeah, king of the dump. Now that's the one we should have done. We should have been standing on piles of trash the whole time.
There you go for next time.
Really yeah, that's right.
I also think that stuff like Dumplebees works better on a podcast when we can all be like, how dumb and funny. When you hear Dumplebees said and then you hear an audience not react, it's kind of like,
Okay. Someone either tag or edit. Yeah.
I'm out. That was me. I'm spent.
Like you can push through stuff more on a podcast because you don't feel the thing not working ever because everything just kind of is what it is. In front of an audience, you can feel something not working and then the panic can come up of like, we got to get out of this or fix this or improve it or whatever.
And I feel like as the audience, if I'm passively listening at home, I mind less. If I'm in the room and I showed up, it's like, oh, come on. Can't you hear? We don't care.
But let me ask, is not hearing the audience and just pushing through kind of like doubling down on the ideas, do you think that's better or worse? Because there is something that is like sometimes something's not funny or maybe like it doesn't necessarily like connect in a way as being like I'm about to say this and it's about to get this huge laugh and it doesn't. But then like it's the grind of like making it work and figuring out the rhythm of it and then kind of like getting the things. And then by the end of it, it was like, man, like that idea really came together. Right. But if you're not good enough to be able to stick with it and then continue to grow the idea as opposed to being like, well, I'm just going to do the same shit for 3 minutes, even if you don't like it, as opposed to being like, well, okay, here's kind of like getting you into the world now of whatever this idea is. And then by the end of being like, oh, that turned out to be really funny.
I feel like they have equal and different value, Like, I feel like this forces you to listen a lot better. Like you just have to, and there's way less distraction. There isn't like a million other things to focus on. So it like strengthens a new muscle. But then, you probably follow stuff that you would be way less precious about than you would on stage, Yeah,
you definitely get to be more patient. Like I find that I'm more patient in these than I would be live, but I'm less like explosive as well. You know what I mean? Like
and reliant on like physical, like what a huge piece. Like the three of you, I feel like you're some of the most like physical improvisers I know in terms of like really utilizing the stage and the space. So it's like to have that whole piece like lopped off.
Right.
It's
a
lot.
I appreciate you.
We just go pretty cerebral here, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it just goes right in those big old brains.
From Dumplebees to Crapplebees. the brain is working.
I mean, I figure I should just know that you guys said Trashlebees.
Trashlebees.
You saying Dumplebees.
Thank you, Ronnie.
But there is that, like, I was telling somebody about this the other day, I think it's interesting. And, like, obviously, like Jess and Ryan, which is like when there'd be times when we would do shows and then like an idea would kind of come along that maybe I'm like, that's not necessarily like, it's like an idea that's being like, whether I don't connect with it or I don't know how to necessarily like help or whatever.
Yeah.
But the whole time it's like, as I'm standing on the back line and like the idea kind of gets presented and then like everyone starts kind of like working with it or whatever. And as on the back line, I'm standing there being like, how can I need to do something. How do I take this? Like, and I'm doing all this mental math. And meanwhile, the scene is just, you guys are tagging and you guys are like tagging and taking it to different places. Like you're actually like having fun with what is the thing.
Yeah.
And then by the time I kind of like look up, it's like been 5 minutes. I haven't been in any scene and you guys have been having a blast. And I was like, I need to be, and that was like always a thing to myself being like, I need to be able to kind of like just accept whatever is happening in a way. And then how can I contribute to like what's happening as opposed to being like, how can I change? How can I make this? And then, cause then I'll be like, all right, or I'll be like, all right, I'll just wait this scene out. But then everybody else is having a blast. So I've been waiting this scene out for 7 minutes.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And then I start going like, what's wrong with me? I can't have fun like these other 7 people. What's going on? Like,
Right.
yeah, I feel like that's one of the like beautiful things about improv. It's a little corny, but like it forces you to be in the moment, in the now, rather than like thinking about the past or the future. You're just like, I'm here now and I'm paying attention to it, which is a really like secretly nice, beautiful thing.
We love
it's
it.
the same thing the Buddhists do, you know?
Yes.
He's so right.
Yeah.
I think there's also a thing that I miss. I feel self-conscious. I'm like, do people want to hear us talk about improv for 5 minutes? But it's like, if you're already listening to
I was like, I'll leave it on them to edit this out. If they want.
You listen to an improv podcast. It's like, we're already in.
Oh, you're too good for it now?
Yeah, now this part's the part that you don't like.
Yeah.
You imaginary person. But a thing I realized I missed is seeing different people's, even though we perform with 2 different people a week minimum on this podcast, that your style is limited pretty much to what's on the screen. And I think I like grow a lot seeing what other people do and getting reminded like, there's a million different ways to perform and reasons that people are talented. And I like, that's the thing I really miss, I think, is getting to see, like, I've been in such the same world of the same type of improv for a while that I really like going to a show and seeing like, this improviser is so physically specific. I could do that more. There's like a million ways to be good.
It's inspiring for sure. Like you're taking in cool creativity and it like inspires your own creativity.
Which like overall in the pandemic is like probably a thing that will be studied one day. Is there's some sort of like artistic stunting for me of all the things that you can't take in anymore. Like there's such a feedback loop of what I consume, like food, art. And so I feel like it's hard to grow a little bit.
I was just saying this, that I really feel like the amount of data that I input is so limited. Like if I think about like my life is such a small loop, you know, like, and if I think of like the broadest horizon of what I like, the input I get in a week, it's so small still, even being able to go out and do stuff, but just like, it's just so much more limited. There's so many fewer faces. There's so many fewer moments. There's so many fewer like styles and fashion and aesthetics to absorb. Like it's a very like, I can feel this sort of like smaller amount of data that my brain, and then my brain has so much like can pour over it obsessively when there is not that much there, do you know?
Yeah.
And that's like, I was like, how do I just get more into my brain? And I don't know. My brain always goes to like, go see more shows, like go on drives, call people. But it's like, it's not that. It's about like going and having just a bigger, richer, fuller life. And it's just taking time to get back to it, you know?
Well, let me ask you this.
Okay.
Because I think this is kind of one of those things. And I think this is why there's such a disconnect with like, let's say our particular region and like other, like, let's say if I'm from South Carolina, so let's say like if I was to go back home or whatever, which is like, do you think that's a symptom of us like being kind of like in an industry that is like you meet so many different people, so many different walks of life, you're interacting with so many different, you know, like you're constantly bombarded with different point of views and different ideals and different things, as opposed to the notion as being like, if I went back home, I would probably know like the same 7 people. I hung out with the same, you know what I mean? Like,
Totally.
where, like having a small input is kind of what it is.
No, I think it is more normal. And like, especially towards, like late 30s, it's like, yeah, it's just kind of supposed to be like your partner and kids and a job, like it's not supposed to be big. But I think about, like in my world, it was like doing live shows all week long, being in a big bustling office with lots of shoots going on, like just a lot of stuff. I guess my life is so vibrant and cool and awesome.
True. I mean, I went from seeing hundreds of people a week to like 3. You know what I mean? And it's just like, oh yeah, it's that makes your routine feel a little bit more like a rut for me than like a groove, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I feel like a damn sim.
Yeah, I got the little green thing over my head. I'm walking into the wall.
It's just like TV, food, video game, a few hours of undisclosed stuff, sleep.
I won't pry. I have no follow-ups.
No follow-ups, no interest.
No follow-ups, nothing weird there at all.
You know what's truly funny? Like I can look back on like kind of like those isolated pandemic months and then still kind of go like, I should have been more leisure in those months. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I didn't even take advantage of it as much as
once.
I didn't relax. I didn't relax as hard as I should have been relaxing during the pandemic.
Right. Well, it's so nice to see you guys again. It's like, I forget how important it is to have those like real human relationships where you feel like known and seen and like trust in each other. You know what I mean? Like at this point, like all of us are like, what? 10 or 12 year friends who have spent thousands of hours together and like built up that trust. It feels so good to like just hang out again.
Well, and I think that's the best part is that it's even as like we're slowly still easing back in. I tend to always find that this clicks quicker than you think it will. You know, you're like, oh yeah, 10,000 hours. Of course, that's. What
I do totally know how to be a person. I just haven't really been being one a little bit.
And everybody is like returning to being a person. You know, like. I'm reminded of that at every social gathering I've gone to. That everyone feels as rusty as I feel, you know, not in a mean way, but where it's just like, yeah, this is a little funny. But we're getting there.
I'm slightly distracted because Stella's scratching my door. I'll be right back.
Oh,
Stella. Let her in.
Well, you gotta let her in.
Let her in. Ooh,
let the right
shorts.
one in. Ooh, purple shorts.
Spotted.
Guess we know your secret. Indisposed. Guess we know it was indisposed.
Yeah, now we know. Now we know what that chunk was.
Don't you dare leave now.
Oh my God, she's testy. Wait, what? He's gonna kill his dog on the Man Dog Pod?
Oh my God, the titular dog?
It's just gonna be Man Pod now.
Man Pod dead?
We should start a second podcast, Dan, called Man Pod. And it's like for the Spike TV crowd.
I would love to see you guys ease into a real like bro vibe.
I know. I feel like I could so easily, but then like invariably every show or every other show will say something like really critical of like, you know, the other side of the aisle or whatever. And it's like, oh yeah, we immediately alienate all of our fans who are like anti-vax, you know, whatever. And they're like, oh, that's how y'all really are? Fuck you.
Yeah, it's definitely like that, kind of like that early Beastie Boys thing. If you ever seen like, where it's being like, damn, what is happening, bro?
Dan's mic fell off its perch.
This is a huge recurring bit. I'm so sad for anybody who doesn't get to see the video of this episode because it is a huge choice. I feel
what
like
a great ad. Jess.
Well, isn't he the sound guy in the movie? Is this him nodding to his character? Is it an Easter egg?
Yeah, it did feel like this. You're getting a little bit of paranormal activity here.
If you like this, get Paramount Plus. You'll watch me fuss with a beam and a microphone.
If you like this,
which you don't.
Wait,
but truly, go ahead, Ronnie.
Dan, could you buy the movie outright, or would you? It's only available on Paramount Plus.
I think as of now.
So they're really fucking putting the screws to you.
But
that's interesting.
Yeah, I guess if you wanted to own it, you couldn't as of now. which is weird. You don't own things anymore.
What's a month of Paramount Plus? $10 or something?
I think 5 even.
5. That's not.
But I think you get a free month with the password Ghost, not through Paranormal Activity, but through the TV show Ghost that our friend Brendan Scott Jones and Betsy Sodaro are on.
Smart. Fun.
Is Betsy on that show?
She
just shot some.
Cool.
Oh, okay. You know, it's funny. I was working on a. This is going to be very Hollywoody, but I was working on a script about a sort of ghost situation with a friend, and then I saw like the thing for that one, and I sent it to her like, "You see this?" Because it's funny to be like, and it's like the ideas are not even the same, but it's just the notion to be like that ghosts are involved. Now it's like all I see is like ghost stuff, and you're just like, what the fuck am I? You know. And so I was like, huh. And so when I realized that it was an English show, like I just watched some of the English show, and I was like, oh, this is kind of funny, right? Mm-hmm. Like, and I haven't watched the American version yet, but it was that thing that's being like. But now, if I know Betsy's on, I might take a peek. And, you know, my man Utkarsh is on it, you know what I'm saying? A little homie friend, you know. But it definitely was like, oh, yeah. It was like that thing being like, whatever, like, it's like when I rented a car one time and I had never seen a car like it before. And then after I rented it, all I see is the car.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you see this?
I feel like ghosts and serial killers are having a moment.
Big time.
God, did you see this in the paper?
What?
I guess the new pope is a young pope, which is great.
What?
It's everywhere. I wrote the script and they made a young pope TV show, and now they're making the new pope young. I feel like I made young popes a thing, even though they made the show before me. I'm seeing it fucking everywhere.
Right. Yeah, it's a bummer your script got turned down, but you're on the right track.
Yeah, right? That feels right. It's like I have my finger on the pulse of society a little bit.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's kind of amazing news. You know what I mean? Because it really fits with where your brain is. That's what's going to happen next.
Yeah, I mean, who knows if it'll happen with my next script? It's hard to say, you know.
Well, you've been working crazy hard on it. I feel like I haven't had coffee with you in months. I mean, what's the script about?
It's been busy in the scripting phase, you know, first outlining and then the beat sheet and all that stuff. And
sure. And then writing the script, right? You're actually writing.
Well, now I'm trying to get to the actual scripting of it. Yeah. It's just that, you know, I keep getting beat to my ideas, and I'm hoping this one will be a new kind of thing. But yeah, it's an old hockey team. It's all these dudes who played hockey, who got their careers ruined by a lockout season when they were in their prime. So they get back together when they're in their 70s and play hockey.
Oh, that's cute. And is it like uplifting? Is it kind of like a Ted Lasso vibe or something?
Yeah, that's the hope. Is it's got like you know, you get Michael Caine in there, the guys, Morgan Freeman,
Jack Nicholson,
and so you can tell they're having fun on set. Kind of thing.
That's really cool. Yeah. I bet those guys would have a blast on a hockey set.
I honestly don't even love.
I mean, you can just see it now. Nicholson skating down the rink, eating a giant sandwich, just having a blast.
I'll tell you that one picture of Nicholson eating a big sandwich did more
it's the only way I see him
on my brain than his thousands of hours of films that I've seen.
100%. Now I can only see that as his character in all the movies. Departed, I'm not scared of that guy because I know in every scene that we're not seeing, he's eating a sandwich on a boat.
But yeah, I just try to think of an idea that wouldn't happen in real life because it's like every one of my ideas gets stolen, you know?
Smart.
Okay. Hey, okay. Hi. So, I mean, yeah. All right. So, I'm just trying to wrap my head around your pitch here. Okay, I guess my really only question here, and anybody else has any questions, you can go after this, but my only real question
I want to say, as someone who can read the room, the fact that you're working this hard to wrap your head around it, it feels like a bad start to me, but I'm willing to work together here.
Yeah, okay, it's just, so in your premise, so they have a lockout season in their prime, and then they have to come back in their 70s to kind of regain whatever their prime is. So... I guess my question has become like, why couldn't they come back after the lockout season was over? Because if they were in their prime it feels to me like they would still be in their prime after the.
That's a good note. I should have explained it in the script, and I can do that. I just kind of thought your prime's only 1 year, and then you never are that good again. But it sounds like that's not true. So maybe they all got in a car crash in their prime together, or one of them became an alcoholic, one of them hurt his toes, one of them got.
I know this isn't what we're talking about, but what about Dame Judi Dench
on skates?
Yeah, that could be interesting.
And she never got to play because they wouldn't let women play. And now it's not just they're not in their prime. Wow.
Yes, it could be sort of an adult full checking hockey league. We get Dame Judi Dench in there, Michael Caine.
Yes.
Could be really interesting.
Oh, yeah, we got to get all the guys. Of course.
Absolutely.
Morgan Freeman, we got to get all the guys. Clint Eastwood, maybe he can do double duty, direct, and also.
Tone-wise,
he can use the chair. He can use the chair to help him stay up.
Yes. That chair did more for his image in my mind.
Mr. Nicholson, I'm so sorry to interrupt you during sandwich time, but we are getting behind on ice skating training, and shooting is starting next week. So I hate to push you along, but
then don't push me along. I have to finish my sandwich.
It's a huge, long sandwich.
This was what we called a hoagie.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the term hoagie. I'm just saying that you're barely a third of the way through, and the ice skating trainer is here for you so that you're safe on set,
Listen, Toots.
Okay.
I appreciate you coming in here telling me what I'm supposed to be doing, but I don't know if you know this. I was in... A bird flew over the cuckoo's nest.
One flew.
A bird. Scene.
Great space work.
Really fantastic.
I'm talking about not being physical. Ronnie comes in with a big sandwich, gives us full Nicholson.
Yeah, not as big as I should have, but I was trying to keep it big enough for the square.
Absolutely.
But on stage, I'm going tiger big.
I remember hearing Mitch had a pitch. Mitch, or a friend from UCB, that his idea was a sandwich that runs all day. So it starts with a breakfast sandwich, moves into a hoagie, and ends with an ice cream sandwich in the freezer.
Oh, that's pretty
straight
smart.
into the freezer. You walk into the freezer at the end of it.
Was that a sketch idea or like a sandwich idea?
Just a pitch for the world. For someone to figure out.
It's really good.
That's a really great pitch.
Some sort of same bread that ties them all together.
Yeah. And the day is just sort of passing. Okay, now Dan has a new situation going on.
I'm listening.
Good. Well, you guys, I think this was a fantastically fun episode, and I feel like we did it.
I feel good. I feel good.
I really do.
Hey, man, I feel done up. I feel real done up.
Thanks for doing the show. Just Jardine, L is for Losers, the podcast on Patreon and out in the world. Would you like to plug that or anything else where people can find you?
Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, check out my podcast with Marcy Jarro. We cover all things pop culture and the Bravo-verse, Real Housewives, all that shit at L is for Losers, like you said.
I love the pivot to opening it up to the whole Bravo verse. I think that's genius.
It was smart, except for the part where you have to watch 5 more shows a week that are all 1 hour long.
Right.
It turns out like
a lot of homework.
Every podcast is like a Sisyphusian journey that you put yourself on of like, oh man, I just added more work forever for this.
It truly has been like, there have been weeks where I'm like, I have to get through fucking Vanderpump, and I'm like out of my mind watching absolute garbage.
Well, this podcast is going to be easy. It's me doing a whole new job with no helpers. It's fucking so easy. There's nobody that works here except for me. If I don't do it that week, it doesn't come out.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And the audience is demanding and angry if we don't do it on their terms and schedule. Okay, awesome thing to sign up for my life.
Not our audience. Our audience is beautiful, lovely artists.
My patrons.
Oh. Sometimes you got to stick it to them.
Can we get an early sneak peek at your take of Real Housewives of Dubai? That was just
oh my God, he's on the news.
Wow.
This just was announced this morning, so I'm very impressed. I'm ecstatic. My sister lived in Dubai for 11 years until just this summer. And I think it is like one of the weirdest, most fascinating places. So I think it's like, I never got to go, but I think it's a really cool choice. I think it'll be really weird and awesome. I'm amped. I think it's a rad choice.
Sneak peek take right here on the
right here.
From someone who knows someone who lived in Dubai.
Yes, you better believe it.
Ronnie, Adrian, anything you'd like to plug? Places people can find you? Anywhere we can see your ghost script?
Well, Bones Adrian's on the old social medias. And I would also like to promote a podcast. It's going to be pretty random for everybody listening and even the people in this room. It's a podcast called Too Scary Didn't Watch.
Okay.
I've never been on it.
Oh, shit.
But I think some of the people that are on this particular episode of Man Dog have been on it. So go out, check those episodes out. It's a podcast run by a friend of mine, Emily Gonzalez, and two other women that I'm sure are lovely, but I do not know them.
So generous.
So I'm not even going to try.
You're telling
telling
listeners to go back and listen to old episodes that feature some of us.
Yeah. So,
and maybe tweet
podcast.
it Too Scary Didn't Watch and let them know if you're happy or sad that Ronnie hasn't done one yet.
Yeah, honestly, do that.
Yeah, let them know if you're happy.
Tweets.
I'm really glad Ronnie hasn't done it yet.
Yeah, either or. Just to even be talking about it in the zeitgeist is where it's at. Like, really start bombarding their timeline with posts about me not being on their show.
That's right.
And you can find everything we do at patreon.com/TheManNowDog, which means this episode plus extended versions of this episode and all our episodes, extra 2-man episodes once a week with Ryan and I that what's the word? They vary from straight up improv conversations. We improvise brand new podcasts all the time.
Little personal check-ins, but peek behind the curtain.
That's right. I've promised on air, and we haven't scheduled it, but that we'll do a live watch through of Paranormal Activity. Ooh, and I'll do a little commentary with Ryan. So join us there. It's a new month. You can pop in now and celebrate my birthday?
Yeah, it's his birthday.
Oh my God. And that's today. I forgot to even say that this episode will come out on Dane's
That's
birthday.
right. I didn't think about that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now we'll look like mean friends.
Dan, I do have one question before we go, which is, how many times do you think you have in you to watch the movie before you're like, I don't want to watch it anymore?
There was a chance I was going to have watched it 3 times last week, and that would have maybe been for a week too many for me. Mm-hmm. But you've watched yourself before or listened to yourself in that capacity. It takes like a couple to just let go of your own self anxieties and actually like experience it. So I do think I won't mind for a little bit, because like the first one was definitely like tense. Like, I hope I don't look like shit in this. And then the next one was like fun with friends. And so I'm getting like a little more removed
and
from the experience.
You can watch it 50 times. You can watch it 50 times if you have.
I don't know. I could never be a director because of that. You have to fucking watch this thing 2 million times.
Right. If you haven't seen Paranormal Activity Next of Kin, of course, go check it out. It stars our best buddy, Dan Lippert. And Dan, you're just so great in it. I mean,
I can't wait. It
steals
so
the show.
A movie star. A movie star. It's
truly,
so cool.
Truly.
Thank you. Awesome. I'm flattered. I'm excited it's out. I'm excited people are seeing it. I'm
excited for some casting directors to see it. So they give the old Lippert a couple of phone calls.
Yeah.
Ring-a-ling-ling.
I'm going to call some casting directors today and be like, hey, get off your ass and watch this movie.
I hear they love that.
Gotta be
it always works.
in their faces, baby.
I heard that's Leo's move. They all do it. Hey. Hey.
Hey, Wendy
Leo's
O'Brien, put me in the
Rotten
Goldbergs.
Tomatoes.
Leo.
Yeah, I mean, that's the show for you.
Right. Yeah, that's the next obvious choice.
The natural
Anybody
trajectory.
need a tall Jewish man? The Goldbergs do, 100%.
Well, I have had enough of talking about me, so I'm going to end the episode. Ryan, anything else you want to plug?
Thanks again, of course, to all of our lovely patrons and supporters, our editor and producer, Brian Holmes, Casey Traylor for the wonderful theme song, Annie Wu for the logo. I mean, just so many people helping us put this thing together. And we
quickly,
appreciate them
I know somebody, just as Casey's Traylor, so you know, because somebody I knew listened to the podcast and being like, I really love that intro. Like, I love the theme song to the show.
It's cool.
Nice.
It's really
It's
cool.
a big hit.
Was it Danny Elfman or Mark Mothersbaugh?
Because if they weren't...
It was Mark McGrath.
Oh,
every morning he listens to it.
He was singing Fly over the top of it. I was like, man, you're really trying to repurpose that, huh?
He's trying to resurface into whatever way he can.
This guy?
Get me on the Man Dog Pod.
Which one of you, then?
All right, folks. Thank you so much for listening. We'll catch you next week.
Shut the door, baby. Don't say a word.
Goodbye.
Bye.